Alongside two colleagues from Equal Exchange, Phyllis and Scott, myself and 5 stores from the Minnesota Twin Cities area went down to Peru. A year and a half ago, we started relationships with 2 co-ops of growers in Peru. The growers have taken over about 50% to 70% of the market by forming into small farmer cooperatives that are also exporting. Twin Cities has been committed to the Equal Exchange Banana Program since it started 4 years ago. For their commitment, we wanted to, honor that by showing them showing them in person what we've been talking to them about for the past 5 years. A great part of being able to go down and visit the growers is to be able to share, this is who we are, this is what we're about, and we'll be able to come together in a real way.
It's eye-opening, it really is. It's just crazy the amount of work that goes into it. 6, more than likely 7 days a week, 8 to 10 hour days. And you're outside, an average worker on these farms makes $11 a day. And here, $10 an hour is kind of a minimum almost anymore. And it's really, really eye-opening. I recently raised my price to $1.29 a pound after 99 cents for a decade or more, and there wasn't much backlash, but there was a few people who questioned it. And after being down there, now I actually have, a story to tell them and a reason as to why we should be paying even more than that for bananas. Kind of wish you could send everybody down there just for a few days to realize how lucky we are and how good we have it.
The thing that surprised me was it was all working class where we stayed. Everyone's just hustle and bustle. Most impacted me is basically the labor to dollar ratio. It's a lot of work year round for one crop of bananas. It's almost exactly a year from the time that it's planted to the time that it's harvested. And you have to take care of yourself. You have to take care of your family and your fields, and you have to be back the year after. And if you're not making what you need to be back, it's a little on the tough side to do that. Those growers 100% stand behind what they do. They stand 100% behind the fair trade. That's literally what they're working for. They know it's important. And for us to actually get down there to see that was pretty impressive.
The thing that really surprised me the most was how much care and knowledge and skill and attention each bunch of bananas is given when it's coming to the market in the United States. And I thought, why are bananas so cheap? But I think if people saw what we saw, people will begin to understand why this is important and why it makes a difference. I mean, they were so grateful for what those premium, the fair trade dollars had provided for the community, what the guaranteed prices had provided for them as a family. They were very proud of their community center and their church and their school and their clinic. I can still so clearly see their faces, and just knowing that I am part of their world and they're part of mine. So it makes me more committed than ever to making sure that I always, always stay true to my relationship with them via Equal Exchange. They're really smart here. They're very savvy shoppers. They ask a lot of questions. Some of them have even asked, how come your bananas are still only 99 cents? I was hard-pressed to answer that question because I knew they needed to go up in price. So I'm excited for what the future holds, not just for myself in my job, here, but mostly for what it holds for our relationships with farmers in other countries and partnering with them, true partnership.
Equal Exchange's mission since the beginning is to say, look at our food system, it's crazy, but there's an alternative. You can paint the picture in words, but when people see that for themselves, there's there's no denying. What we as Equal Exchange are trying to connect in these two different worlds is very powerful and very meaningful.